I think all the plants are alive. They are beings like us, life forms like us. I think they do have a form of intelligence. They just live on a different level than we are. You feel you're part of it. After a while you feel like you're so much part of it that you don't make that difference between I am a human being and you are a plant. You just forget who you are. You become part of the environment, which is really your place as a human being. It's truly like meditation. I wake up in the morning and it's actually the first thing I do. I go directly to my ferment. They're like my little children. And I just pick them up and I will check them, just like feel the pressure on it. I really like fermentation because it's a live process. I call that mountain syrup. So there's probably like 15 plants in it, and that represents the flavor and the smell of the mountains. The flavor, it's so complex. It tastes like Christmas, like the mountain. It's unbelievable. And now I can show you the inside. Just juniper berries too, smoked oak bark. I mean, it's really a complex recipe. So that's probably like one of my favorite ingredients. I love that. I love using the bark. It's got incredible amount of flavor because there's hundreds of incredible aromatic compounds into oak bark. So even a dead tree has a flavor. You know, we're surrounded by flavor. Nobody's doing anything with it. So I'm taking it. And then pull gently. I'm like super interested to collect this one because it's really one of the most invasive one in Southern California locally. It's probably the most invasive one. Two, if you cook it properly, it's delicious. I like to make sauce with it, but I'm going to use every single part of it, including the root. I love that plant. So you can actually, this is interesting, you can actually love plants. You don't have to hate them. You don't have to call them evil, noxious or whatever. And you can still remove them from the environment with a lot of love. It smells green too, I love it. Completely unused as a resource. Probably one of the biggest food waste with mustard. You know, if you know the value of the environment, the value of the plant and how precious they are, there is no way you are going to pollute, there is no way you are going to destroy it, there is no way you are going to, you know, do anything bad to it. You want to work with it. You learn respect if you understand the plant. You become one with the forest. What I'm really trying to do is to try to figure out on how I can use my activity as a wildcrafter to actually benefit the environment. We are surrounded by food. Most of it is non-native, quote-unquote non-native and invasive, but locally either we're going to spray chemical or we're going to show up and throw everything away. Why are we throwing away the resource when you have people who cannot afford food in LA? So I'm really looking at those issues of food waste and try to find a positive solution. I'm trying to make food as part of the solution. And I know that I'm not making a dent, but what I'm doing is planting seeds in people's head.